Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this update we are going to dive into the euro. This is my favorite currency play amongst all the currencies, and it's the best way to go into a dollar buy. Now you might think, well Rag, why not the dollar index itself? Now remember, the dollar index is a basket of currencies, right? Primarily, almost 58%, it is euro. So why not go right into the symbol that has the most consistent, what's known as inverse or negative correlation with the dollar? A euro short really is a long bet on the US dollar. So that's exactly what we want to focus on. Now, the last time that we set up the euro was up in this area here. And this was based on Darvis resistance levels holding at the 115 handle, 115.00. So this established the 115. This was the first opportunity. This was the second opportunity. The euro was actually gracious enough to give us 2 shots at building that short position. And then we see the move lower, right? Then we see the move lower. And ultimately what we want to take advantage of is now this has become a trend, all right? So we had a lot of chop. So in this area here, this is all chop from basically nearly the end of December to about the beginning part of March. This is all chop where overbought resistance can be shorted. That's exactly what we did. But now within the context of a downtrend, this is, you guessed it, time to short the rip. It's just the opposite of buy the dip, right? If we buy the dip within the context of an uptrend, we short the rip within the context of a downtrend, and that's exactly what we want to do. Now, uptrends and downtrends do have some very big characteristic differences. Uptrends usually are a little less volatile until they go parabolic. Think the way in which I've been walking you all through crude oil, right before Ukraine. Very boring, but nice and vanilla uptrend until, boom, we go parabolic, and that's where a lot of the volatility kicks in. By the way, we're going to talk about pullbacks on crude because I'm absolutely interested in building not only a long position again in crude oil, but also the related, here we go, sectors and the individual stocks also within them. So there's a lot to like about getting a read on the broader commodity and then how that tracks to the oil stocks. But we'll talk about that in another update. So back on over to the 6E. All right, so we're looking at waiting for this market to bounce up into resistance. One place we can start the conversation is at the Darvis, which is just in front of the green propulsion dots, waiting right in there, which is also just in front of our 34 EMA wave, which is waiting right there. So going up into that layer of resistance, starting at about the 111.30 area and extending up into about 111.60. It's only about a 30 tick area. That's where we want to start thinking about the euro shorts. We fell just shy of that, but keep that resistance zone in mind. And as we close in on it, we can either buy puts on the 6E, get short the 6E, and also consider the FXE, which would be an alternative using the ETF, right? FXE puts, using the ETF in lieu of the futures contract, all right? And by the way, as we wrap up, I just wanted to let everybody know we have the replay for yesterday's free webinar where I talked about the indicators that we use, the type of trades that we've been taking, and also how you can add some options trading to your futures approach. Again, once you understand what's happening at the broader futures level with the indices, with the commodities, you've got a whole lot better understanding as to what's going to happen with stocks that move with the commodities. Think miners, think oil stocks, right? Think agribusiness. And then also you've got a better understanding of the individual stocks and their movement and the individual sectors and their movement within the indices. So it's a very powerful hand in glove fit. Check out the webinar. It's over at simplertrading.com/timeless-replay. All right, gang, if you have any questions, if you have any symbols that you are curious about, two things. Feel free to leave them here in the comments section right at the Simpler Trading YouTube channel. And feel free to join me for Charts and Coffee each and every morning, 9 a.m. to 9:20 a.m., Monday through Friday. Smash that like button if we're moving the needle for you. If not, hey, let me know what I can do to help you out as a trader. I'll see you all in the next update. Hey traders, Raghee from Simpler Trading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment below. And remember, subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll get notified of the next update. And when you're ready to join me for live trading, be sure to head on over to simplertrading.com. I'll see you in the next update.